Alright guys, so it's August 22nd and it's Tuesday. And yesterday I started my read at least 100 pages a day challenge. And that's exactly what I did. So I'm really proud of myself of reading I think I read 120 pages. I'll do the calculations at the end specifically. But that's when I finished. Carrie Soto is back and I really enjoyed that book once I really got into it, so I'm really happy. And so now I am reading Fredrik Backman, a novel by Anxious People. I'm sorry, I'm just waking up, so but I'm really intrigued with this, so I'm going to try to read 100 pages of this or more, and I'm excited. I'm here for this is my first Fredrik Backman book. I know Desmond, he loves Fredrik Backman. Fredrik Backman is his favorite author, so we're gonna see how it goes. So see you guys later. Alright guys, so I'm just in my bed right now, and this is the book. This is the bookmark I'm gonna use. I got this bookmark from my favorite library here in Mexico, so it looks really cute. I love orange and yellow together, and then on the back it just looks really stained, and it says books and doors are the same thing. You open them and you go into another world. Jeanette Winterson. So I just thought this was really cute, and it has a little ribbon on it. So yeah, so let's get started. Alright, good morning y'all. So today is Wednesday, August, I think it's the 23rd, and yesterday I only read 28 pages, so I know it's horrible, but you know, I was really unwinding. I was spending time with my mom. We were eating, watching Netflix, and then I don't know, I kept saving. I was like, oh, I'm gonna read some more in the wee hours, and the next thing I know, when I went to bed, I didn't wake up till like 7 a.m. So yes, so then after that, I've just been doing a lot of editing for my other videos, because I know you guys are still waiting on the last few final parts of my A Court of Mist and Fury book reading vlog. So I'm just did a bunch of editing. So now we're gonna continue reading Anxious People. I really am enjoying it, to be honest. So that's why I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't read as much yesterday, but today I'm gonna be on my A game, period. So I do know that I have to wash my hair, so that's gonna take a chunk of my time, but so I'm gonna do that later. So right now we're just gonna read, have some tea, and yeah. But Desmond, yo, thank you Desmond so much, because this book is so good. I never heard of this author Fredrik Backman until you, and now I see why this is your favorite author. Wow, I am very impressed. I am shocked. The writing is so good. Just the orientation of it, how it's structured, the narrative. I love when the narrator kind of like speaks to you, but it's still like third person. So it's pretty cool, and it's jumping around, but like not really. I don't know. It's a lot going on. It's very funny as well, but like serious at the same time. So I love that kind of balance of it being funny and serious, and I don't know, I'm just really liking it so far. So yeah. that I will read later. And I just finished my hair, so that took some time. Good morning, playmates. So today is Thursday, August 24th. And yes, you guys, so as you guys know, yesterday I only read 37 pages. I know, horrible. So I don't know what the issue is, what the problem is. The book is really, really good. But my mom and I, we've just been watching Netflix, to be honest with you guys. So yes, and then I keep saving the bulk of my reading till night. So we're starting something different. I've actually can visualize my 100 pages, my benchmark. I've put a little marker there, and we're starting earlier, so it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna get a chunk of my reading done in the morning and hopefully then have some leisure time. At first I've been watching shows, and then I'm like, okay, at night or in the wee hours I will start to read, and then I never do. I just get sleepy. So this time we're reversing it, and good luck to me, you guys. We're gonna see what's going on. I'm on I ended yesterday on page 65, and right now I'm on page 73, and I'm still loving this book. I love how we're turning serious triggers and situations kind of funny. This book is very serious and funny at the same time, so that's pretty cool. And I'm just loving all the characters. I'm loving all the age dynamics and how all these different personalities of different people. They're just so funny, and it's just kind of like making fun of ourselves, which is so cool. And I also love how he's structuring it, and also how the names really don't matter in this book, like they do, but he introduces them after he says an adjective about them or a little antidote about them, and then he finally gives us their name. For instance, like the bank robber or the younger officer and the older officer. So then we finally get their names. So that's so cool. Eve of mine in here, but I don't really mind it because the book is so good. Sometimes you have to be like, you know what, it's not that bad. But in this book, he does have two characters with similar names, but I've just been trying my best to distinguish them. So yeah, so it's Jim and Jack, and I'm just like, oh, it's so frustrating. That's one of my pet peeves, but it's not that bad. But it's still just like a little irky. But overall, the book is really, really good. So I'm not even gonna, be that mad because it's so good. But anyways, let's get started. Alright guys, so a little update. So I'm on page 82, and number one, I'm loving the character Zara. She's so funny, and I don't know, it's reminding me of the Animaniacs, which is one of my favorite thank you, which is one of my favorite cartoons. And mommy just bought me some apples and grapes, so I'm very thankful. I'm excited. And period. But yes, so this scene with Zara and her psychologist is giving me like nostalgia from my favorite cartoon show, Animaniacs. I would binge watch that show so much as soon as I got home from school. And yeah, it's just reminded me of whenever the Dot or her brothers would go to see Doc, and it'll be so funny because he was like a doctor / psychologist, and yeah, it'll just be so funny because they'll be so annoying to the point where the doc wanted just to like much just end it all. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting those vibes, and it's hilarious. This whole book in general is giving me like hoodwinked vibes, but like grown up and in a serious matter. That's one of my favorite movies, Hoodwinked, because you got hoodwinked, because literally you have all of these suspects, and they're like wanting you, not suspects, but like they're getting interviewed, and like somebody's lying, and we don't know who's lying. And it's just so funny getting to know their personalities. So yeah, that's the vibes. And I'm loving it. Good morning, y'all. So today is Friday, and yesterday, Thursday, I did read my 100 pages. I did a little more than that. We'll total everything up at the end. But you guys, I am really enjoying this book. That's why I was able to read more than 100 pages, because it just keeps me hooked. And yes, I can vividly see what's going on, visualize everything. My imagination is here with his imagination, with the author's. Like I just said earlier clips, I can just imagine him just having his coffee, having a good old time writing this. You could really tell that he enjoys writing. This is just such a good time. It really is. It's just reminding me of a lot of other movies that I like. Like I said, it's giving me a grown-up the movie Hoodwink situation. And I'm just loving it. All these different, the way the characters interact with each other is golden. And it's just so funny, even though it's a serious matters being discussed in here. So yeah, y'all, it's wild. It's just wild. That's all I can say. I feel like if I give too much away, then it's gonna spoil your joy of it. But y'all, it's just, I love it. It's just really funny. I love all the different print styles and the interviews. Jim and Jack are so funny with interviewing these people. The victims, with parentheses of suspects, because we feel as though a few of them are lying, or maybe at least one of them is lying, because we have this bank robber and he is missing. So it's just wild. It's like, how is that possible? So I'm just loving it. All the nuances, I just love it. So alright, so we're just gonna keep our streak going, and we're gonna be reading 100 pages. Hopefully, I think we can do it again. So yeah, we definitely can do it. Alright, you guys, so I'm on page 189, and I'm loving how he does his foreshadowing, the author. He's been doing it a lot, and I'm just like, aha, because he would just say something, and then as we continue the story from the past, then we realized how something happened. For instance, like a pizza. The police officers would find a pizza box in the open house.
Oops. Like to get in the shower, hold that thought.
Okay.
Tell me it's your mom.
Sassy Diva JJ's mommy doesn't want to get spoiled. but she need to hurry up and finish her book so she can then read this one. Okay. So yeah, but it was just like little things like that, like as far as a pizza box or how Jack got a bump on his head. Like we would know certain things, but we don't know how they happened. So that's really exciting. And yes, I'm on page 189. I put this I have a bunch of bookmarks, so I use one for my goal marker. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That was my Uber notification. What was I saying? Yeah, so this is my marker. This is
You're not an Uber driver.
my Uber Eats notification. And this is my 100-page marker. So this is my 100 pages. And then I just use my skull bookmark for when, I want to take a break. But y'all, I've been dedicated. I've been listening to cafe ambiance, so them like making certain drinks and like putting ice, I don't know, but like just find like a good cafe ambiance to do. But yes, anyways, I'll check back with y'all later. All right, y'all, so I'm on page 192, and I truly believe with all my heart, with every ounce, that all these characters are on drugs.
Not all the characters.
I think all the characters are druggies. They're all delusional and crazy. Y'all thought I was gonna say something serious. That's how this book is. You thought it was gonna be serious, and it's not. It's hilarious. I keep cracking up. It's just, I'm like, what's going on? Wow. Desmond, just thank you so much. Just thank you for informing us about this craziness. I appreciate you so much because I love this book just with all my heart. Wow. It makes me feel less crazy, and like it's really good for people who overthink, because these people, they overthink way too much, and it's hilarious. It's like, how did we get here? How did we get here? And the officers, they just keep wanting to bang their head on the table, and I'm just cracking up the whole time. What a ride. What a ride. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
Is it good?
It's good. It was a 5 out of 5 on the first page, baby.
You still recording?
Oh, yes.
I thought you said bye.
Okay, bye for real. Alright, guys, so it's around 10 o'clock, or about to be 10 o'clock, and I'm on page 210. So I have about 70 or 50 more pages to read, and then I'll be at my 100 mark. So I definitely think that can happen for us. And wow, you guys, I am so shooketh from the twist that just happened. My mind is blown. And yeah, he did that twist. That twist was wild and crazy. I'm not gonna spoil the twist, but yo, that twist. And I'm just sitting here like jaw dropped. So yeah, I'm just very shooketh right now. All this time I was thinking one thing and it was the whole opposite. So that's crazy. And yeah, we'll continue. Also on page 206, I think this was a really impactful quote. I really liked it. So I'm going to just read a snippet of it, and it's not a spoiler, but I think it's just like pretty much explains the whole book. So where was I? So it says, we've created lives where we can watch other people crash into the wall, but still hope that somehow we're going to pass straight through it. The closer we get, the more confidently we believe that some unlikely solution is miraculously going to save us while everyone watching us is just waiting for the crash. Like, what? That's crazy. That is so profound. I'm just like, hold up. So that is so interesting. We're pretty much side characters of everybody's story. And to them, like, you know, we feel like we're the main character. And then we're side characters with everybody else's story. And then it's the same thing with them. Like, they feel like they're the main character and you're a side character. Like, what? That's wild. So anyways, we're going to continue. We're going to stop talking and we're going to get to the juice. Oh, and one more thing. Like, this book just makes you think about, like, so much, and it's so cool while you're reading the book. So another thing is basically, as life as a whole, as a movie, it's just funny to see how you do something. It can be so minute, but it may affect somebody else's life, or they might be watching it, and then it just keeps on becoming like a, it's a word for it. Hold on. It's the butterfly effect, basically. And I really love the butterfly effect, how like one thing can then become this greater thing by this like one decision. Like, even if it's like, maybe you decide to wear pink today, and then somebody's like, oh, let me wear pink because she looks good in pink. It could be something crazy as that, but they never verbally said, I'm wearing pink because I saw this girl wear pink. Like, what? That's so crazy. I don't know. Child, this book is making you think, and it's so cool. But I just find that funny. So this is on a grander scale of that, just how different events happen, and basically how all of our lives are connected, and we may not even know it at the time. Or like, you pass a stranger and like maybe you meet again. I don't know, but it's just so cool. I love books and movies like that, with like the butterfly effect and like different characters. It'll be like the same story, but you see it from all the different characters' perspective. Ooh, gold. So anyways, I'm finally gonna stop talking. But yeah, I love when a book just makes you think, and it's still funny, and yeah, but it's still really deep at the same time. So yeah. OMG, you guys, page 206 just keeps getting better and better. This book was already a 5-star read for me, but page 206 just stands out for me. Page 206 is that girl, okay? Period. So yes, it's always been a 5-star read since page 1, but 206 just stands out, period. Okay guys, so I made my goal. I've read to page 260, so I'm pretty excited. This book is really about to make me cry because it's just so humbling, and it just shows that like we all have like anxiety, and that we all have worries and fears, which is really helpful for me because I'm like a very timid and shy person, and I'm an overthinker. So this just makes me feel more comfortable. Like, we all say that, you know, we all worry, but this is really painting the picture really good. And yeah, I just love it. So it's just pretty much like life is life. What you're gonna do, you know, it's pretty much just saying that we all just try our best, or we should all try our best, and everybody else thinks we're doing okay, and everybody thinks we're doing better than them, even though we're not, or we think that we're not. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go to sleep, and only have a little bit left, so I'm probably gonna finish this book tomorrow, which is exciting. And yeah, good night. Alright guys, so we are on our final countdown. I'm excited. We're finally getting to the truth, hopefully, who knows. But just the way that this whole book, the layers of it, it's like peeling an onion. It makes you cry, it makes you laugh. I am thoroughly impressed with Fredrik Backman. I can't wait to read more of his books. And yeah, I have about maybe 20 more pages left in the book. And it's just so heartwarming. You would not expect that this crazy hostage situation would turn out like this. And wow, it's just so lovely. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much because it's just, you have to read it for yourself, honestly, but I definitely recommend you to read this. It's so good. And yeah, I'm so happy that I'm reading it. This is the most wholesome, chaotic, joyful, loving book. OMG, I can really see why you like this author, Desmond. This is amazing. This is a masterpiece. I just literally have I'm on page 316 and I'm just so filled with joy right now. Like, OMG, I just want to kiss the sun or something. Just kiss the grass. Kiss the whole earth. That's how this book makes you feel. It just makes you like appreciate life, even though through all the worries and everything. So wow, this book is so amazing. It's a really good just pick me up book. Definitely if you feel kind of sluggish or not the best, I feel like this is a good just mood booster for everyone. Wow, I would recommend everyone to go read this. It's just so good and just makes you just feel joy and like appreciate all the ups and downs in life in general, and just how all of our lives connect and we're all living this one big story together, and just to be kinder to each other and more understanding with each other. So yes, you guys, and we're all just idiots basically. Wow. Wow, and the attention to details, he remembers every single detail, and that just shows how much effort he put into this book, the author. Like, I love just seeing he didn't miss not a nan detail. Everything was so important to the smallest details. Like, I love that. This is so cool. It's just an extraordinary time, an extraordinary book. Yes, and I just love the details, the structure of the book, all the different perspectives, all the characters. It's just amazing. And that we just all have our own personal stories. This is just such a cute book. I love it. It's just so cute. Oh my gosh, when you think this book just couldn't get any cuter, it just keeps getting more and more cuter, more and more emotional. OMG, I can't. Okay guys, so I finished the book. This was just a masterpiece. This is probably one of my favorite books of this year, easily. It's definitely a 5-star book. It's a book that's probably gonna just stay in my memories forever. I got in so many good quotes from this. This book is so motivational and will just lift up your spirits. It will lift all of our spirits up because we all can relate to this in some way or fashion. And just wow. This is such a good book, you guys. This just made my whole day. And yeah, I think tears are trying to come out, but it was just so happy at the same time. These are just like tears of joy because this was just such a good book, and I don't even know if I'm giving it justice on my explanation right now. I'm gonna sit with it. I'll probably, have its own separate review for it so I can get my thoughts and really reflect, because there's a lot to say about this book. But right now, just know that I'm really glad I read it. I recommend you guys to read it, especially if you need a pick-me-up book. And yes, this book will keep you on your toes. You're definitely gonna laugh through this. You're gonna cry. And yes. I know there's a movie. So once my mom finishes the book, I can't wait to see her reactions to the book, and then we'll watch the movie. But yes, you guys, this was just such an amazing ride, and like I said, I will definitely post its own separate review once I sit with it and reflect. But yes, so that was my 75 pages. Finishing this book was my 75 pages. So I have 25 pages more. I'm gonna start on a new book, and yeah. Alright guys, so as you guys know from that other clip, I finished Anxious People by Fredrik Backman, and what a masterpiece. It just makes me feel like I want to hug some trees, just smile at everybody I meet. Like, it just got me in such a happy and just peaceful mood. So now we are continuing our geeky reads that are very quirky. And so now we're going to start Eleanor. Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. Wow, that's such a cool last name. Like, I know you had to be great with that last name. But anyways, we're going to start it. All I have to do is read 25 pages and then I'll be at my 100 goal mark. But we are probably going to read more than that, because I feel like I always read a lot of pages when I first start a book. So, period. So, yeah. Alright guys, so I'm about 7 pages in so far, and I'm really loving the first person of Eleanor Oliphant. She's really hilarious and funny and very quirky, but not in an annoying way. So we got another funny book on our hands, so I'm gonna see how this plays out. Alright guys, so it is Sunday. I'm so proud of myself. Yesterday we hit over 100 pages, so that's really great. And we finished Anxious People by Mr. Fredrik Backman, and now we're starting, I'm on page 40 of Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. Like I said last night, I really like her last name. That's really cool. Honeyman. Anyway, the cover is so cool. I'm really liking Miss Eleanor. She's really funny, and we get her first person. Some of the things I feel like is a little TMI, but I'm loving it. I feel like we're getting everything. She's super funny, and yes, her monologue is hilarious. She just thinks people are just so like, ugh, blah. And I'm just cracking up the whole way through. I'm loving our little quirky book streak we got going on. It's really cool with really quirky characters, so I'm loving it. And yeah, so right now though, we're about to go to the library, the mommy-daughter duo, and our library is about to have like a Black Friday for books type of situation. They're selling a bunch of good condition books for like under like $5, so that's gonna be really cool. We're gonna see what we can snatch up, period, and then we're gonna come back home and get back to reading. But yes, I can't wait to see what books we can purchase for a steal. And yeah, it's pretty much a book Black Friday type of situation. So anyway, guys, just thanks. And yeah, I think I'm liking my little look today. I'll probably do a outfit of the day. And yeah, I just love Bantu knots. I think they're just so fun and just royal and beautiful. So yes, I feel like the orange is the new black character, and Kodak Black, they made Bantu knots look just ferocious, but I really think they're so beautiful. So yeah, and I'm just loving this lippy. It is Smoked Purple by MAC with a black lip liner, and these are the nails. They're really pretty as well. I spiced it up with some hair clips. You know, you just always have to jazz it up, period. And yeah, so let's go. All right, guys, so the book Black Friday did not happen. But are we glad?
But we are happy. We got
so
some lip balm for our lips, made of pure cocoa butter and vitamin E oil, and we love it. It's in a little tin. We can carry it around. We both got that. We also got a tin, and these items are handmade. So we also got shea butter, right?
Yes.
What else?
We got ear cuffs.
Ear cuffs. We don't have those on, but those were handmade by someone we know. Yes. That video is coming up. I got another gratitude journal. So we're broke, but we're not gonna put that in the air. We just we spend a little few pesos, not much. So I was joking. But we did good, and we're happy to support our library, which we love. Let